Hey everybody, and welcome back to the ambulance build series, where my buddy Ham and I are converting his ambulance into a livable RV. That means we need to have solar, we need to have a battery bank, we need to have a water tank, we need a new transmission, the list goes on and on. Last time we left off, we finished framing up the bathroom. Today's episode, we finished framing out some more stuff and also wire up his ridiculous outdoor LED system. Now we got a lot to do, but that doesn't scare me because it's just work. Let's get started.
15 2x4s later.
Literally.
So now we're building out the office.
Yes, this is where Ham's desk arena is gonna go.
Yeet.
Yeet.
This place is submarine, will be pretty leaky.
All the holes.
Yeah, all the
We got a lot of gaps,
entrances.
holes, and
Oh, you're not on a groove.
yes. Really close too. Just a hair wider than the groove will work. Yeah, the trick to doing that is you just drop the blade on your table saw.
That's a nice channel.
Hey, Matt. It should, that should fit pretty good. Might need to take the tip of the tip off.
Just to
Just the tip, just for a second. Just see how it feels. The notch is good. The notch is great. That's good. The little edge right there, I'm gonna chisel out.
like do a little notch.
Yeah, little notch I did. Look how clean and perfect that is too. Can you really get close on that? Yeah, look at that.
Oh, very nice, very magic man. Oh, magic man with the wood saw.
Have the technical knowledge.
Oh, look at the notch. Can you see how it fits perfectly? Now it's nice and flush. Batteries.
Battery.
Burglars.
There it is.
Now we have a support beam there.
Oh, that's a good looking support beam, mate.
Boy, mate, that's a fucking good looking one, mate. Now we need to connect the table.
How'd you know the Super Bowl's today?
The Super Bowl's today?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know today was a Super Bowl.
Right, today's Sunday, right?
It's a Sunday.
Yeah, it's just Super Bowl. I found out yesterday.
I hope our favorite team wins.
I hope everyone plays real good.
Hope everyone has a good play. Alright, man, what you got?
Hey, we ain't gonna let no COVID be.
COVID.
It's not the Super Bowl.
COVID.
Super Bowl Sunday.
I am so glad I'm not some sports guy right now, hoping that my favorite team does or does not win. Like, I'm so glad I don't have a whole Sunday riding on fucking sports.
So loud.
A little bit.
Look at that.
Nice. That's what your desk will sit on. That's gonna be the shape of your desk. And I created a little channel back here for some wires.
Oh,
We needed.
thinking ahead.
Because I'm thinking like if we're gonna have them run up, they'll go underneath here, and we'll just have them run up behind the desk, and then
Through the wall.
yeah, and then you can have USB ports and shit through here. Just keep a nice little gap for wires. So just create this like little 45-degree cut here, and then that'll be our trim. That'll be the face.
A needler.
Yeah, good old needler. Sometimes she doesn't work. Is it gonna work? She's gonna work.
Ooh, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, you see?
Yeah.
So now the panel will fit flushly on that. Zanga. Perfect. Be strong enough to hold the floor.
Neat.
Neat, Batman. Here. I think what I'd be able to do is these little spacer boys. Like that. And mount the wood directly to that. Bloody perfect, man. Rocky. All right, so we kind of got the framing of the desk done. We're just gonna keep on moving on. And this is where the entryway is gonna be. So I need to build a frame. I'm gonna start framing around this doorway here. We need to build a hidden sliding door. And we'll have a little bit of depth behind here. Maybe we could use this for like storage or something, I don't know. Bad idea, really bad idea. So there's like a big gap behind this wall right now, right? Mm-hmm. So we just cut out a huge section, right? And then we emboss a shelf into that. Cause it's like,
Yeah, I remember it's a pretty big gap.
we have like 6 inches of deep there, plus 6 plus 2. So it's like 8 inches that we could build a shelf into or something. What do you think? It involved cutting this out. It'd take like 10 seconds.
I'm not against it.
You think it's a good idea?
Otherwise, what was it gonna be?
A wall.
Right.
With like shit behind it. Yay or nay? You in it?
Sure.
I guess we're cutting. Well, we're still doing more cutting. Go figure. We're saying we're gonna cut this panel out so we can have more room. No,
No.
I need my sawzall. I have these big ass long blades now. Be extra careful because all I have are these super long blades. Day 167. Still cutting. I guess demolition is never really truly done. Whew.
Almost Sawzall over here.
Mr. Sawzall, that's what they call me. Mr. Do It with Sawzall.
That opened her up.
We can just build a little shelf in here.
Am I right or are you right?
I don't know, because every time you say it back to me, you sound so unsure. 70 and a quarter. You're over here thinking Harry Potter. 70 and 3/4. Let me go saw. cut 2 things, plug in 4.
Did you just do a dry fire?
That fits so good, but I think I just realized I don't need that. No, fuck that up. Square up against there. That's primed. The fucking boy is pretty much primed. You didn't do it, bro. It was framed.
Who framed that door frame?
Me. Who framed Roger door frame? Now I need another piece that then goes across. I crossed like that. This sticks out like 3/4 of an inch more than this one does. How it has this like extra lip over here. Put the wall over there, it'll become flush with this side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'll work good. Oh man, I love getting it perfect.
Professional eyeball?
Professional eyeball right there, buddy. Actually, what it was is that I just got it so close, such a good cut that it fit perfectly in between the 2 boards and forced it to be level, or whatever. Better time. Couldn't get one more. Now for the hang test.
Ooh, fingertips.
That hurt. My fingertips. Not my fingertips. All right, that's gonna be our door. Hell yeah.
One of my fine looking door frame.
Door frame looking mighty fine. Mr. Dan.
Your car?
Your car, you can move your car. Maybe we could put them on like drawer slides or something. So it's like super, the door was like super
Top and
smooth.
bottom and soft close.
Yeah, so it's like,
That'd be cool.
that would be cool. Ow! Fucking metal shavings. I'm not looking forward to doing this shit. I'll be real with you. I'm really not looking forward to fucking with that thing. I know once we get it up and out of the way, it's gonna be completely different, but it's like, god damn.
That's definitely a fresh start day.
Yeah.
To manhandle that thing.
That's gonna be like a bitch.
Well, that time we almost did the kitchen sink.
Yeah, going to fucking Texas.
Kitchen sink. Well, no, we passed a bunch of shit, and then it was last thing was a kitchen sink.
Everything and the kitchen sink.
Passed by a couch, I think.
And it was a big sink too. There was a sink. Yeah, when we were, that was
That's 2 Texas.
is that Mississippi? Whatever state we were in needs to.
Probably Louisiana.
Probably Louisiana.
So yeah, it just needs, that wheel just needs to go just a little bit further.
Right here.
Yeah. Yeah, what do you think?
I think this is gonna be. You probably spend some time more like. Probably like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have them like kind of like here tilted, and then you'll have like maybe a monitor or something
Tall
here.
one or something, yeah.
Like TV. You could use to like, monitor the outside. Sunday morning.
Video's got spaghetti in it.
Got spaghetti in it. Sunday morning. The bit attachment for this thing to do the screws. be making shit. I'm trying to see if you win $1 million for your birthday, huh?
That'd be cool.
Oh, you can win up to 5 on this one. Would that be fucked up if, like, right now all of a sudden it was like, boom, $5 million?
Really? Alright.
You let me know if you win anything. I have to start assembling these lights. So on the ambulance, we have roughly, I think it's 17 exterior strobe lights that go around the top. You know, I mentioned this previously. Diode Dynamic had sent us a bunch of these light bars. I want to convert all the outside strobes to light bars, but I want them to be hidden behind these individual housings. You see, does this finally make sense? I've been talking about this shit for like literally since we got the build started. And yeah, it's been kind of a weird process, but this is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm planning right now. Diode Dynamics sent us they sent us 12 of these because I told them that we only needed 12, but turns out we needed 17. I don't know why I got that wrong, but we needed 17. They did send out the remaining ones. They just haven't shown up yet because I guess they've been in high demand. They gave me most of their in-stock supply, so when they sold out immediately, it was just like, yeah, you gotta wait, dumbass. And I was like, yeah, for sure. So I've been thinking about how I want to mount these, right? These are just plastic, square housings for the individual LEDs. So I've been really battling myself on how I wanna mount these. I'm like, oh, I'll make a custom bracket for it, or I'll mount them to the actual ambulance. And I think that I'm actually just gonna go the easiest route on this possible, which is to use some Gorilla epoxy. And I thought about this over and over again, but if I were to make a custom bracket that fit around this housing, it'd only be as strong as the actual plastic it's mounted to, which this epoxy is definitely stronger than. So I was like, you know what? For this application, since it'll be sitting in the housing, I think that a hardening epoxy like this will be absolutely fine. It'll be very strong. So that's what I'm gonna go with. And the good part about this brackets that you get with Diode Dynamics is that for whatever reason, they fit perfectly on this inner lip of this housing. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of epoxy on both sides, stick it on there, and then keep on keeping on. You're not a loser, you're a winner. Hey, look at this time lapse. You know what a time lapse is good for? Quick advertisement from today's sponsor, Lucy. Now, you guys heard me talk about Lucy before. Lucy is definitely a product for people who are looking for a more refreshing alternative than just conventional smoking or other nicotine products. Their main goal is to reduce tobacco-related harm down to 0 by creating superior nicotine products that are also satisfying. Let me tell you, man, this stuff is awesome. For me, it's much more refreshing than smoking or even dipping, and this is not designed to make you feel bad for what you do. If you currently smoke or dip, it's not designed to make you feel bad for that. This is just simply to offer you an alternative solution if you're looking for one. Go to lucy.co and use the coupon code DOITWITHDAN at checkout. There's a bunch of different flavors you guys will like. I personally like the wintergreen and pomegranate. But anyway, thanks again, Lucy, for sponsoring today's video, and we'll go back into working. All right, I just wanted to, since we're getting close to finishing up everything, I wanted to test the wiring on one of my wiring harnesses to make sure that they work. So I got these things that I made kind of plugged up right now just to do a test. We got a little car battery here, and it should be as simple as touching on positive, positive, negative, negative. Oh. Are they both coming on?
Which ones? Yes, they're both coming on.
Are they bright? All right. You want to do that? Oh man. Yeah. Oh wow. Bro, these are bright. Holy shit, dude. These are gonna be awesome. Yeah, okay. I'm glad that my wiring was right. Hold it and make sure it's on. Yeah, great. Whew. I know this looks like a wiring nightmare. It's like a big scary mess right now, but it's actually very simple. So we have all of our LED wiring harnesses coming through this hole, which are gonna mount to its own fuse system, and that'll go there. And then that's all gonna come up through here, which we have literally tons of wiring in back here. They all go up through here, which is 6 or 7 different harnesses. They go across and they distribute the lights amongst each individual light holes. But I just wanted to make sure that the wiring worked, which is great. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Yay. All right, let's pick it up. It's not that heavy. We'll get it up. and then one of us can hold it while the other person gets this thing underneath it. I think it'll be, let's go, we'll get this as low as possible though, because it's, pick a side. The side that you're at. Okay. See, there's like a hole in the bottom of it. So that's how this is gonna sit. Got it? Yeah. Oh, this thing is fucking heavy on it. Like a little bit anyway. I got some time. Not much, but I have time. All right, so now we're building the air conditioning shelf. Now we do have two separate air conditioners. We have this one, which runs off the central air conditioning and heating system that goes through the engine. So we've got coolant lines, heater core lines, essentially. What's an air compressor? Water, air, what's AC? What's that shit? Freon lines. We got the whole 9 yards that run all the way from the engine, and we decided that we were gonna keep it. Like, essentially, we don't need this at all, especially with the air conditioning unit that Ham's got for this thing. We don't need this shit, not even one bit. But we're gonna put it in here because it's way easier to build a frame for it than to remove it. We will have two air conditioning units. This one operates off the engine's own separate temperature gauge and stuff like that. We just have it sitting up here on my transmission stand. These stands have helped me more in this build than they have in anything else, and I've had them for like a year and a half.
Have you even used them for what they're intended for?
not even a little bit. Like a little small shelf above here, maybe like a cubby, like an open.
Like shove shit in, like jackets or whatever.
Yeah, this is gonna work out good. This sucked. We thought this was gonna suck, but it actually turned out to be not bad. Okay, this is like a load off my fucking mind, dude. And it like fits perfectly where the air conditioner holes just shoot straight down. Look at that fitment. I mean, I didn't measure that, so I'm not gonna take credit for it, but yeah, like whatever. Get that floaty corner right here. Ouch, that was fucking everything. That little spot underneath there is gonna be where the refrigerator goes, and it'll be on pullouts. So just slide the whole refrigerator out. Very strong too, like that. Was not expecting that. Ah, fucking choice, mate. I didn't even try. Hey. Fucking choice. I struggled with this one a good bit. Man, I didn't even try to level it out, and it was fucking level. I'm so amazing.
Like how I haven't even used this thing yet, and there's already scratches on it.
Oh, dude, yeah, we'll buff it real good. There's like an exposed nail in the floor that might be hard to get it over. How is it still here? I don't know. Here, switch with me and I'll get that out.
Yeah.
Successfully. Let's think about it like this. Let's say you want to grab a snack real quick and you're like, let me just open the door. You're perfect height to just pull out the drawer here. And like, you don't even have to get out of the vehicle or get in the vehicle.
Right.
You can come to the end of the bed and pull it out and get snacks that way too. You gotta have access to the snacks, dude. You should see Laura's nightstand. She has fat girl energy for sure. She knows I'm saying that. All right, I like that location.
I do too.
I think next step should probably be getting the door started. We gotta get this sliding door situation figured out, and Ham and I have been thinking about how we're gonna do this, and we were both like, hey, what about drawer slides? Like have a soft closing drawer kind of deal, and do the bottom of it up underneath here, and then that way it's just like, you can fling it open and go, the opposite. Does that make any sense? Probably not. Oh, another thing I did was consider this part. It will. It'll clear the air fan.
Nice.
Dude, this is such a good look in here all of a sudden.
It's all coming together.
You're all coming together.
We're all coming
together. Let's see. Frame bed and kitchen. Frame bathroom. Haven't done the plumbing yet. Sliding fridge table, haven't done that yet. Transmission, haven't done that yet. Door to drive, we're working on that. Shower, toilet, we got all that stuff in the works. Drain, gray tank, plugs, outlets, working on that. Inverter, charger wired, batteries, shore, we're still working on that. Water tank cabinets, we're still working on all that. Sink, we're working on that. Propane, we got all this stuff like.
Yeah,
It's like literally almost done. We got the spotlights almost wired. There's still one more thing, so I'm gonna do like a half.
That's the...
Fill and insulate doors, we didn't have to do any of that shit. That's good, because it was already insulated. Grommets for the wires. So there's a lot of spots in the ambulance that where like the wires are going over like the arches in the metal and stuff like that where they're gonna be tucking. Is there's like bare metal touching the wires, which over time the vibration will cut through. So we need to get some of those rubber grommet things that we can put on the edges of the sharp metal. That's like these that are in here and stuff.
Rubber, yeah.
Yeah, so that's on the list of shit we need. We need to get that for like all these holes and whatnot. Like literally it's gonna be like dink, 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 dink here in a couple of days. Mm-hmm. Fuck yeah. Alright guys, that's where we're gonna transition to end today's video. But we have a bunch more work to do in the next episode. We have to finish framing out the bed, we have to build a sliding door, we have to do plumbing, we have to do electrical, the list goes on and on. That doesn't scare me guys, remember it's just work, and if I can do it, you can too, and we will see you in the next episode. Oh yeah, by the way, half you guys haven't like subscribed, so that's kind of bullshit. So like, do that. Thanks.